Now, there's something I didn't do in the previous video, and I told myself either if I didn't do that on the next video, it would be very unfair of me. I needed to do this, and that is appreciate. We need to give Lawrence a round of applause, because today this would be the best performance Lawrence has ever given in this season. Now, I could say ever because last season people were complaining. Now, last season and this season, we've seen a heightened number of non-South Africans watching the show. A large portion of Nigerians are watching the show. And one thing they've complained about is that they speak too much South African languages. The Lawrence was not supposed to be doing that. But of course, you cannot dissociate yourself from your roots. And then other times, people are complaining and saying that they wanted Lawrence to be more chaotic. He should shake friendships, shake ships, and show us that he is the host that they deserve. A lot of people were comparing him with Ebuka Obiuchendu of Big Brother Naija, the host who has been hosting that show for like 5 years plus, if not more. It's been crazy. But tonight, Lawrence did the unexpected. He studied what he was supposed to do, and he did it well. And Big Brother also showed us what it is to be the Big Brother of the show. So let me just start from Lawrence first. Lawrence, first things he did was to shatter so-called friendships, right? And that was, I would not necessarily say first thing, right? I would just leave it at the point of saying that this will not be in an orderly manner. When he addressed the Sinaye, Z, and Mile issue, we could literally see how the true colors of these people were coming out, because when he asked the question, all he really wanted was to know, are you shipping with Z or not? And then if you're shipping with Z, or you call Z your friend, why are you talking behind her back with Millie? What are you doing behind her back with Millie? That was the question. And sadly, Sinaye failed that exam, because how would you say the lady you've been chasing from the beginning of the show doesn't know how to handle a real man? Oh, that was not nice. That was not nice in any way. I was actually disappointed. The next one he addressed that got me, I was like, oh my God, come on, was when he spoke to Z and Young Papi. And these two people also literally said the same thing. So everybody is giving almost the same answers, trying to sound very platonic, so they would not come out as the fool. They would not look like the person who has been defeated. When he addressed the Mile and Papaghost something, I kind of felt like maybe he was just instigating, because maybe it might not be true. But the one that interested me the most was the Jareed, Mpumi, Liema, and else thingy. I literally just said to myself that if Liema falls for these lies and everything that this guy is saying, she would actually be the fool of the season. Basically, that's just what it's going to be. But what if she's actually playing a game too? Who knows? The way Lawrence addressed that was amazing. And then when he went to the Mpumi Papaghost something, I loved it. Lawrence did a job tonight, and we have to give him his flowers, because what? And then the new twist that Big Brother brought in, I love it. The dagger is amazing. The only thing is that those daggers might have after effects of people hating themselves even after the show. But, it's left for them. They're grown-ups. They need to be sensible enough to know that it's a game. When the game is done, let the sentiments of the game stay where they're supposed to be, right? Then the hidden cabin. Ooh la la. Let us see if Papaghost and Lerata are going to build an amazing bond from there. I feel for them going to watch. I feel that for the fact that they're going to watch the show from there for a few days, it will help them re-strategize. Let us see how that goes. I want to see all the gossip that happens about them. And I hope Big Brother will be showing us them too and all that's happening with them, because it's like they're still part of the show, so duh. And literally after eviction, the housemates are sitting around the dining and eating. And here was Yolanda confessing. Yolanda confessed that she misses Papaghost, that she is sad that he got evicted without her getting a chance to kiss him. And this was because of the love-hate friendship they built. Nobody wants to be the first person to make the move, because I am very, 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 very sure that he is also somewhat interested in, having a taste of how she can be and stuff. She was talking, others were eating, she ate a little bit and even put her hands on her head. She moved on to even almost fighting, in quote, jokingly fighting Mile, saying that why would Mile even kiss him before she would ever kiss him? And she had told Mile that she was interested in him. Like, why would she do that? And then, Mile kept being adamant that she didn't have anything with Papaghost. And that was where Yolanda was like, Lawrence cannot lie. And I'm like, oh girl, he can. And the housemates also said the same thing, that Lawrence could lie just to instigate fights and stuff. And then he moved on to talk about Lerato and, how Lerato feels Yolanda wants to snatch her man. And she was like, she doesn't want to snatch her man. It's just that Lerato is being maybe too sensitive or insecure. But then they were asking if Yolanda dislikes Lerato. She said not really. She just doesn't vibe with her. She doesn't even consider Lerato funny, for those who wants to think so. She only knows that Lerato is honest and truthful, straight to the point, and she respects that about Lerato. These housemates, they don't know what is happening behind the scenes, because all these their gossips is going to cause a lot of trouble.
I'm sad that he left before I could kiss him. Like, I poured my heart to you and you went and kissed me.
One thing is for sure, a lot of the housemates might not want to say it. Some who do not care are going to say it, but many of them are, in quotes, happy that Lerato and especially Papaghost have been evicted. So after they had their dinner per se, after they ate after the eviction, we saw where Mitch, Chuenza and Sinaye were, talking. First, it was about how Mitch thinks he's like the hottest person any and everywhere. And he was like, yes, of course. I'm the hottest person, even in school. It's always been like that. Then the conversation moved to, Chuenza and, Sinaye talking about the eviction. First, Chuenza said that of Pali, he kind of suspected it. And even Pali suspected, she felt that she was going to leave. But when it came to the Lerato and Papaghost, they were actually shocked. But then, according to him, he didn't say that coming, but he is actually glad that the house is now filled with positive energy. Now, this is because, according to them, Papaghost always have the negative energy, that even if they fight, because, Sinaye said it might not be for a long time, people will still get to clash. But, the both of them agreed that even if people clash, it will not be based on personal notions.
With the Rat and Ghost one, I honestly didn't see that coming. I am glad that the house now has good energy.
And for those of you who didn't watch the Mile Sinaye conversation, just like I didn't, here is Sinaye explaining what he actually said. Because according to Lawrence, he said that Z cannot handle a man or a man like him, right? And he was saying that, Lawrence twisted and, added sugar to the conversation, to the statement. He said that the conversation he had with Mile was that, he and Z always seem to clash, because it seems like the both of them have strong energies, dominant energies. And although Chuenza was saying that, she can actually be submissive, but it just seems as though it's just for this game that she's dominant. However it is, me, I don't even care. My own is out to bring you more gist as you subscribe. See you on the next one.
I said I felt like her and I clashed because we're both dominant.